So have you ever been praised for your good work and then you're like, oh my goodness, what do these people even think of me? This is not even nice at all. How much time would they have to praise me before they find out that I actually do not know anything? Hey God, how can I actually keep up with this? This thing is not even good. Why do these people think that is good? Have you ever felt any of this? Especially when you put out your work out there and you start feeling this way. It's called imposter syndrome. It's where you feel like you're a fraud, and it wouldn't take long before someone figures you out or finds out that you don't know your stuff, and find out that this success, this praise and all this nice things they're saying about you is just going to be short-lived. How much time, you start asking, right? How much time do I have to keep up with this act before they eventually find me out because I'm actually no good? This is called imposter syndrome, and if you feel this way, we're going to be dealing with that in today's video. We're going to be talking about why you feel that way and what to do, how to get over that feeling. Hi, my name is Juliet Israel. I am a mental toughness coach. Yes, sir. I help people who are struggling with low self-esteem, self-doubt, limiting beliefs, go from a place of low self-esteem, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs to a more empowering place where they get to build their confidence and lead better lives. So I share content on all things related to mindset, mental health, and emotional well-being to help you upgrade your mind, your life, your business, and finances. So if you love content on anything related to this, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified of my video the next time that I drop one. Yeah, so on today's video, I am talking about this imposter syndrome feeling, why you feel this way, and what to do if you feel this way, and basically how to overcome this feeling. So the first thing you need to know is that you are not alone. The best of the best of the best of us actually feel this way, and even though they may not come up to tell you openly that I don't even trust myself, I don't even believe in my works that way, sometimes they struggle with these internal feelings, and it doesn't stop them from showing up. It doesn't stop them from doing good work. Now, the reason you feel that way is because you're so good. That's just the truth. That is just the real truth. The reason you feel that way is because you are so good, you are so smart, you are brilliant, you're so excellent, you're so good at what you do, right? So you're so good at what you do that you doubt yourself. It's because you're very smart. That's just the truth. It's because you're very smart, and you're smart enough to know that you actually need to always consistently upgrade your knowledge to be in that place where you really want to be, or where they think you are. So it's not because you're not good. And another reason you feel that way is because of a lack of self-esteem. People who have a very powerful self-esteem, a very high self-esteem, they may not battle with that as much because they believe in themselves, they trust themselves, they trust their guts, they trust their skills and their expertise, and they know that where they are, they got to that place by reason of the hard work that they've put in over time. So that's another reason you feel that way. Yeah. So how do you not actually feel that? Well, I cannot say for sure, I cannot categorically tell you that you're just going to believe in yourself and you're going to start feeling good about yourself, feeling good about your work. It's going to take time, it's going to take effort, and it's not going to happen overnight. But one thing you can do is to give yourself credit. When people praise your work, right, give yourself credit for it. Give yourself credit for the little, even though you feel like, I didn't even do so much. All I did was to put some pieces of ideas together and form this, and this person actually contributed. I asked this person if he was good enough, and they helped me tweak some things. As long as you had an input in the work, right? As long as you had an input, you should give yourself credit for it. Give yourself credit. Accept the accolades, right? Accept the accolades. Don't. And then another thing, one very important thing before I come back to this, is that you should most of the time that people feel this way is because they're always seeking external validation. They're seeking external validation, and they forget to seek internal validation. You should always know that internal validation, that is your own validation, is much more powerful and much more important than external validation, because you need to validate yourself. And if people don't validate you, you should be confident or content in the fact that, oh, I was able to validate myself. I know that I did great work. I know that I put in 12 hours of work, of time, of research, and did all of this. So yes, I appreciate myself. So that's that. So acknowledge your inputs. Going back to that, acknowledge your inputs. If it's just the fact that you were able to research the idea, you should acknowledge the fact that, oh, I was actually able to settle down, make whatever findings I needed to make, and contributed just the research. It's not just, actually, because you invested your time, you invested your effort, you invested your energy. So you should acknowledge your inputs, right? So if you have to write it down, so just bring out a book and a pen and paper and write out, be grateful for all of the things, all of the inputs that you had to put, right? Then if there are other people as well that contributed to it, maybe someone helped you edit the content, maybe someone helped you edit the video, maybe someone helped you do one particular thing, and you feel like, oh, me accepting all the accolades, it's me I'm going to be feeling like a fraud because I'm not the only one that did it. So you could also be thankful to those people in your heart, right? You could also, physically thank them or reach out to them and say, oh, people are celebrating this particular work, and I know that your inputs also contributed to it being great, so thank you. So you could also reach out to them and thank them. So acknowledge those people too, right? Acknowledge those people. And then some people say, oh, when people say, oh, how did you do it? And people just say, oh, it's the grace of God. Yes, the grace of God is actually very, very efficient, and it helps it helps all of us, right? So there's also the place of acknowledging God too. So you acknowledge and thank God that, oh God, I thank you for giving me the strength, the grace, the time, the idea, the wisdom to think about doing something like this, and now it's great. So when you give all the accolades to whom it is due, you're not going to feel so much like a fraud. Because the reason you feel like a fraud is because everybody is praising you, everybody's calling your name. Oh, Juliet, you're doing this, you're doing that, and you're like, oh my God, these people don't know that I don't know shit. These people don't know that I don't know jack. Oh my God, I can't. If they ask me to replicate this, I can't do it. And you're feeling all that way because you know that it's not just you that contributed to it being great. So you need to actually, acknowledge these people, give accolades to whom it is due, right? So I hope that these tips help, and it's going to help you to, stop feeling like a fraud when you do great work, especially if you're creative. This thing that happens to most creatives, right? Because creatives, they don't really think that they are that creative, right, for them to deserve all the accolades. So especially if you're creative, you may experience this once in a while. So you need to, put all the steps, do all of these things, and gradually you're going to start feeling like, okay, yes, I did something. You're going to start feeling confident in yourself, in your work, and in everything that you do. So I hope that these tips have been able to bless you. I hope that you've learned something. If you have, please leave a thumbs up and let me know what you learned in the comment section. And also, if you've ever felt this way, let me also know in the comment section. And share this video with your friends, your family, people who need to actually learn this, people who need to actually see this. Share this video with them, and they will definitely be blessed. And also, don't forget to subscribe. Very, 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 very importantly, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified of my video the next time that I drop one. Until next time that I come your way again, it's Juliet Israel, the mental toughness coach. It's a bye-bye.